Hello? Seriously? Why does it look so dark? Jesus. Hey guys, I don't know what's going on. I set up the lighting correctly, I believe, and it looks so dark. What the hell? This is my first time doing this. Dark as fuck. Yeah, you're right. You guys are right. Let me try to fix this for a moment. I have no idea what's going on here. Is it less dark now? Hello? Man, why does it look this way? That sucks. Better? Man, this sucks. Wait, you can start with the questions in a while. First, I gotta fix this darkness. I know there's a lot of darkness in my life, yeah, but now it's not the right moment for it. Should have made a test before this. Is that enough light for you? Here. I mean, it looks good on my computer. Okay, so wait a moment. Oh, yeah. Better? Voila. Much better? Yeah. Great. How are you guys? This is my first live stream ever. A lot of you were probably wondering why hadn't I uploaded a video for today on my December madness. Well, it took a while because I was planning on doing this live stream. And I decided 5 p.m. Central Standard Time because right now I think it's 3 p.m. on some countries and maybe 11 or 12 p.m. in some places in Europe. I don't know. This was like the best time to do the live stream. Only in Japan. Good to see all of you. Good to see all of you. So let's do it. If you guys want to ask anything in particular, just go ahead. Don't be shy. Have you played Unlimited Saga? And if so, what are your thoughts on it? I haven't. I haven't played that game. I know a lot of people out there think that I have played every single PlayStation 2 RPG, but there's like five, I believe, like 4 or 5 that I haven't played. So I can't help you there. I know it's a terrible game according to most people, but I haven't played it. You have great taste in JRPGs. Thanks, man. Thank you. 12 a.m. there? Wow. Do you like the Dragon Quest games? Yes, I do. I like Dragon Quest 8, I like Dragon Quest 7, and I'm about to get, thanks to a friend, Dragon Quest 11 and also Dragon Quest 6 for Nintendo DS. I'm not exactly a fan of that franchise, but yeah, I do like it. Never played The Last Remnant. Worth it? Not in my opinion. Definitely no. What are you playing right now on your Vita? It's an indie RPG, a little popular, I believe. It's called Cosmic Star Heroine. I'm gonna write it on the chat. Cosmic Star Heroine. When are you getting a PS4? Well, good news. A fan of this channel just sent me one as a gift, as a Christmas gift. I might get it this very same week. So I'm going to do obviously an unboxing, an entire video dedicated to the PS4. Look forward to it. Thoughts on the Final Fantasy 13 series? Really? Haven't you watched my video about the top 10 the worst JRPGs ever? That pretty much sums it up. Favorite Fire Emblem game? That'll be Path of Radiance for the GameCube. For you, what console is the best for RPGs? The PlayStation 2, definitely. Dragon Quest 11 is awesome. I am halfway through. Thanks, Mark. Everybody's been recommending that game to me, and somehow I get the feeling I'm gonna love it. Have I played Tales of Hearts R? Watch tomorrow's video. That's all I'm gonna say. Thanks, Leo. Wait. Desert Island. You take your Vita 3DS or Nintendo DS. I love the three consoles. Right now, I'm a Vita guy because I got the Vita 4 months ago and I'm still loving it. It's 3 p.m. in the USA. Good. Seraphic Blue? What is that? I don't know what that is. Thanks, Tycoon. Javier Suarez. Hello. Greetings from Guadalajara. Hey, Mr. Valgar. The PlayStation 4 version of The Last Remnant is great. I'm gonna have to check it out one day. Hopefully, they fixed all those terrible mistakes. Do I like Final Fantasy VI? I love it. It's probably my second Final Fantasy, my second favorite Final Fantasy. Okay, Berserk Ronald, you like FPS, first person shooters? No, man. I have nothing against those games, but it makes me really dizzy to play them, so I stayed away from it. I stay away from those games. I don't like them. Divinity Original Sin? No, I haven't played it. Everybody keeps recommending that game to me, but nope. Thanks, Broke Fist. I recently watched your video of JRPG cliches and I love it. Thanks, man. You know, that video took a long while to get it done. I think it's one of the videos that I worked in the most. So thanks for that. Do you consider it to make a top 10? A top of things you love in JRPGs? Man, that's a good idea. Very much ironically, I considered making a top 5 things that I hate about JRPGs, but that I love. Great idea, man. Thanks. How did you learn English? Wow. Well, I'm 33 years old and I tried practicing ever since I was 10 years old. By the time I was 11, I started listening to all these great bands in English, bands from the US, bands from Canada, bands from the UK, and I just wanted to know what the lyrics meant. I wanted to know what these people were talking about. So that kind of motivated me into learning English by myself. I have never studied English anywhere except the basics in school, but that's it. Wait. What is my favorite Final Fantasy game? Final Fantasy 9. That's my favorite by far. You started playing Xenosaga, Charlie Cox. Yes, it's amazing. It's an amazing trilogy, especially the third game. Okay, Max asks, did you beat Persona 3 Fest? Yep, both games, both the Persona 3 original game and the answer with Aegis. Love the heck out of those games. His favorite Final Fantasy 13. No way, man. No way. Viva Saga Frontier and Final Fantasy 10 too. Okay. Final Fantasy 7 remake is coming out next year? Who said that? Is that a joke? Are you serious? Final Fantasy 12 is $20 in Canada. Nice. Sense of Destruction for the DS. That's a nice question. That is one JRPG I have never talked about in my channel. I included it in my top 10 best Nintendo RPGs, Nintendo DS RPGs. But that was 4.5 years ago. That game is there, but talked about it. I have never talked about that game. Might as well do it anytime soon. Top 10 food dishes in JRPGs. I don't know. I gotta play the Tales of games again because those games include cooking and all that jazz. Could you recommend a Tales of to start the series? Leo, watch tomorrow's video. My answer is there. My English is good. Thanks. Thank you. Have you played Fate Grand Order? No. On the smartphones? No. The only game I have played in my life on a smartphone is Fire Emblem Heroes. I don't like playing on the cell phone. I don't like playing on phones. I use your videos for improving my English level. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I'm glad it's working out for you. Please check Fighting Fantasy for DS. I will. I will. I don't know if you're the same person who recommended that game before in some other video, but I will. What do you make of Octopath Traveler? I actually made a video about that. Sort of like a first impressions video. That was a long time ago. I liked it. It was great. I played three routes for like 2 hours each. Great game. Interrogate in English is pretty good as well. Thanks, Mark. Thank you. It's getting dark again. Well, I don't know if you guys can see the clouds here. The storm is coming. Oh, yeah. If you don't like our FPS, don't play Borderlands. You know, I actually played it, and you're right, I didn't like it. My favorite firearms game? What is firearms? What do you mean? You should give Saga Frontier a chance. I already did a long time ago and I hated the game, but you're right, I should get back to it. Am I excited about the Grandia remaster on Switch? Um, I love those two games, Grandia 1 and 2. I beat them a long time ago, but I'm not the greatest fan, so I can't say that I'm excited about them. I'm excited about the fact that Grandia is getting some love, and if this remaster works out for the Switch and people start knowing the series and getting into the series, I'm happy. I'm happy. Have you heard of Tier Ring Saga and Berwick Saga? Yes, I played Tier or Tear Ring Saga a long time ago. Fuck, one of the hardest strategy RPGs ever made, and I loved it. Are you still gonna play Kingdom Hearts 3? Maybe if I get the chance. I mean, I have to just at least to give my opinion on it. I'm not a fan of the series, but I'm gonna have to. Thanks, Javier. Favorite non-RPG game? I have been dying to make a top 10 of my favorite non-RPG games. I probably will anytime soon, but I don't know, I haven't decided. Plants versus Zombies. No, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to think about it. What is your favorite game other than Chrono Cross? Well, if it's an RPG, my second favorite RPG of all time is Valkyrie Profile 2. Also, Grow Lancer 5 Heritage of War. Those are my three favorite RPGs ever. Artonelli Co. Yeah, that's a great hidden gem. I don't consider those games as hidden gems because they're fairly known, but yeah, great games. The three, four of them, including R No Search. R No Search is a hidden gem, in my opinion. Did you play Vagrant Story? Yes, I did. Great game, pretty underrated and very, very hard. Can we get a video on your favorite JRPG towns or cities? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I definitely have a bunch of favorites. What is your favorite Wild Arms game? That'll be Wild Arms 5. That's right. Wild Arms 2 or 5, but I'm gonna choose 5. No cloud or squall shall hinder us. Dark Spire and Black Sigil for the DS. Great games. Black Sigil was a disappointment, but anyway. Wait, you guys are typing too fast. Steve, I've always wondered if you're married and have any children. No, I'm not married. I'm single and I don't have any children. Thank you guys for your comments. Thank you very much. Will you make a What the Hell Happened to Chrono Trigger? Yes, I'm planning on doing so. Chrono, the Chrono series, Legend of Legaia series, Baten Kaitos, and probably The Legend of Dragoon. Those are the following year. Those are the following What the Hell Happened to. Monster Hunter and RPG? Yes, I'm not really into those games. I do consider this as RPGs. They're sort of like Western RPG wannabes, but yes, I do consider them. And yeah, I know the Monster Hunter Worlds won the Game Award. That's kind of disappointing, but maybe all of its fans were very happy to hear that news. The last story may be coming soon. What is your opinion on that? I am excited. I am a big fan of the last story, so I am excited. Can't wait. But you know what? It kind of doesn't make any sense to make a sequel of something called The Last Story, but there's like a million sequels of Final Fantasy, same creator. Have I played Valkyria Chronicles on PS4 PC? No, I haven't. I haven't. Somebody donated $10. Thanks. Thanks, guy. Whoever that is. Top 10 RPGs deserves a remaster or remake. Vagrant Story, yes. Vagrant Story is one game that could use a remaster. I agree on that. That's a game that really needs a remaster. You're right. Ever played God Wars or Mary Skelter on the Vita? Well, watch my top 10 PS Vita Hidden Gems video, part 2. Those two games are there. Did you ever play Final Fantasy Legends 2 Remake? Oh, I didn't know there was a remake. Oh, only in Japan. What am I currently playing? Shining Force 2 on the Genesis and Cosmic Star Heroine on the PS Vita. Scotland. Hey, DJ Mac. Wow, can't believe I have fans in Scotland. That is so cool, man. Thanks, guys. Greetings from Mexico. What will be your perfect JRPG be like? Chrono Cross. Oh, yeah. Wild Arms 5, what system? What do you mean, the battle system? What do you mean? Hello from Mexico City. Hola. It's getting darker and darker here. This webcam on my laptop sucks. Artemelico series in Europe are hidden gems. Really? Are they that unknown or uncommon there? They're pretty popular in the US, I believe. Actually, there's a lot of people in Mexico who knows those games. Didn't know they were that rare in Europe. Thanks for the info. Which Suikoden game is your favorite and why? Suikoden 5. And why? There's a long explanation on it. Maybe wait until tomorrow's video. I don't know why I'm getting so many questions that are answered in tomorrow's video. You guys can read the future or what? Do you like the Kingdom Hearts game series and are you planning on getting the new one? I'm not a fan. The only one I have beaten and liked and really enjoyed was Kingdom Hearts 2 for the PlayStation 2. That is a great game, but I just hated the first one. The ones for the DS were kind of okay. The PSP was version was kind of okay as well. I'm not a fan, but if I get the opportunity to play the third one, I'll give my thoughts on it. Top romances in JRPGs. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Oh, thanks, Steve. You're the guy who donated $10 for Oscar hospital bills after the December Madness and Tales of Berseria video. Yeah, he kind of had a concussion or something. Legaia 1 versus Legend of Dragoon? That is a tough question. I'm gonna choose Legend of Dragoon. Yeah, but only by a little bit. NES RPGs. Interesting question. I have never made any video about NES RPGs. I have planned of making one since a long time ago, but I just can't find the time or the way to do it. I promise I'll make one. I'll promise because I really want to talk about the NES. Wow. I'm answering questions from like 10 minutes ago. I'm sorry about that. Have you ever considered to make an RPG in any point of your life? Yes, I have, but I have zero patience when it comes to programming and designing. So I would rather work with somebody as a writer. I would love to write a script for an RPG, but make the RPG all by myself? No. What are my top five favorite games of all time? I'm gonna make a top 10 video about that someday, maybe next year. What console is Wild Arms 5 on? PS2. You have a light bulb? Yes, I do. I do. It's over there. But I don't know what's going on, and it looks so dark. I have no idea. Thank you, smart feller. You're one of the few people that gives the Dog Hack series a recommendation. Really? I can't believe it. It's such a very fantastic series, and I'm pretty sure I've seen other people recommending those games. But thanks. What will be your favorite RPG and why is it Xenogears? Well, Xenogears, yes, it is among my favorite, but my favorite is Chrono Cross. Best Shin Megami Tensei. I made a top 10 of the best Shin Megami Tensei games, in my opinion. And well, I gotta go with the Devil Survivor games. But if we're talking about just mainline titles, Nocturne for the PS2, that will be my favorite. You should make a video about retro stores in Mexico. Yes, I am planning on doing that. Maybe this year. I don't know. What RPGs do you wish you had played before, earlier in your life, rather than when you were grown up? Wow, that's an interesting question. I don't know. I think I'm gonna choose most of the PS2 RPGs that I have played in my life because I played them when I was already 20 years. I would have loved to play most of them when I was 10 years old or 11. How do I get a hold of you if I ever want to send some RPGs? Contact me on Facebook. I have a Facebook page. It's just called Eric Landon. Everybody contacts me through there. So, yeah, Facebook. Fantasy Star PS2 translation links? What do you mean? There's only two Fantasy Star games for the PS2. I didn't know there was a third one. Too many games. You're right. Too many. Okay, Heather. Between the Tales of series and Persona, which is your favorite and what is your favorite game of that series? Ah, Persona versus Tales of. Man, I. Oh man, I can't answer. I can't pick. My favorite Tales of is Tales of Legendia. My favorite Persona is Persona 3. But to pick between those two series, I'm gonna pick Tales of because I have played more Tales of games than Persona games. What is your job? I have two jobs. Well, three. I am a writer, I am a YouTuber, and I am a video game reseller. That's three jobs, man. Do you plan on streaming some RPGs? No, I don't have the right equipment to stream video games right now. Maybe after I get a PS4, I'll try to figure something out, and I'll promise I'll try. But right now I can't. But I would love to. Have you played Etrian Odyssey? Yes. I'm not a fan. I've only played one game, I believe. I don't remember which one. They were good games, I believe, but I need to get back to them and give some of them a chance. It looks so dark. Yes, it sucks. Here is a good question asked to Metal Jesus. How do you decide what game to play next in the ever growing backlog? That is a really tough question, man. I don't know. Maybe the newest game I own or the newest game I have. Kind of lost here. What was my first RPG? I made an entire video about that, but my first RPG was Final Fantasy Legend 2, also known as Saga 2 for the Game Boy. Favorite indie RPGs? Well, I think I played like five of them so far is Cosmic Star Heroine. Do you play any other genres of games? Fighters, shoot 'em ups? Yes, I love platformers, I love hack and slash, and I love fighting games. I play with my friend Oscar a lot of fighting games. I am a huge fan of fighting games. Guys, I'm so lost here. Got a huge backlog of questions. Please don't get offended if I don't answer yours. There's just a ton of them. Do you like Zelda games? Yes. I'm not a fan of Zelda at all, but I do like them. My favorite probably is A Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo. The Lord of Darkness is invading the lands of Eric. Yes, more like the Lord of Darkness of my laptop. I don't know what's wrong with this webcam. There's a lot of light where I am right now, but I have no idea what's going on. Next time, I'll make sure to bring tons of lights. Wow, you heard that? Storm is coming. How can you self-publish a book? Man, that's a question that will take me, wow, a long time to answer. If you search on my videos, there's a couple of videos I've made on writing. There's one called I Am a Writer. Maybe you could use that as an insight for that question. It's not that hard nowadays, but if you want to print your books, that costs a lot of money and it's a lot of trouble. The most troublesome part of self-publishing a book is trying to find the right artist for the cover you want. That is one of the worst hardships of self-publishing. But yeah, watch those videos. Top 5 bands. Nine Inch Nails, The Cure, Killing Joke, Hocico, that's a Mexican band, and Deftones. What is your favorite? Oh, wait. Alex Beamy donated $10. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. What is your favorite Shin Megami Tensei game? I already answered that. That will be the two Devil Survivor games, or maybe Apocalypse. I love Apocalypse. Xenogears versus Chrono Cross. I'll let you guys fight over. I pick Chrono Cross. What city and country are you located? Guadalajara in Mexico. You played Mother Earthbound? Yes, I did. And sorry, I'm not a fan. I didn't like Earthbound. I take it you like to have loads of characters to play as in your RPGs? You know I do, man. You know I do. Come on, I'm a huge Suikoden fan. Of course I love that. Okay, see you later, Pen. What reason do you have for liking Silmeria better than the OG Valkyrie profile? Don't take me wrong, Valkyrie Profile is one of my favorite PS1 RPGs. I love the heck out of that game, but I think I prefer when video games have a much better deep story with huge amounts of character development. And I did not see that. I did not see that as much as I did. I did not see that in the first one as much as I did on the second one. And there's just something so melancholic and deep and profound in Silmeria that I just loved. I mean, I fell in love with that game. But I don't think in any way Silmeria is better than the first Valkyrie. That's just a matter of perspective. Thank you guys for all your comments. Thank you. What is a starting point this day and age? I don't know how to answer that. Find indie RPGs maybe. So which King of Fighters is your favorite? Yes, they are very popular in Mexico. Very. My favorite. I'm gonna go with 2000. Yeah, 2000 will be my favorite. What RPG story made you cry? Oh, guys, come on, don't ask me that. I am a sucker for good stories, and I cry often in some RPGs. I think Chrono Cross made me cry, and I think also some of the Tales games have made me cry, but I just can't pick one right now to talk about it. Who's your favorite Suikoden character? That's a tough question. Huh. Wow, the first one that comes to mind is Sierra from Suikoden 2. That will be one of my favorites. But that's a really long question. There's over 100 characters in each Suikoden. I'm gonna have to give that question some thought, some serious thought. Lost Odyssey may make you cry. I don't remember crying in that game, but the stories, the dreams Kaim had were pretty touching. You play Nocturne in hard? No way. No, no, what? No, I'm not crazy. Any thoughts on Dragon Warrior 1? Well, I only played it like for 2 hours, and don't take me wrong, it's a classic, it's a great game, but I think it's a little outdated. I don't know, I got bored, but someday I'm gonna have to give it a serious chance once again. Cassandra in Terra Gaiden made me cry. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, that's one of my favorite characters from my books. I want to make an entire book about her. I want to. Cassandra, thanks, man. In the future, you will have millions of subscribers? I don't think so. I'll remember each one of you. Trust me. Favorite Chrono Cross characters video. Harley. Harley is my favorite female character ever in a video game. I think I'm saying a lot with that. What are your thoughts about the Atelier series? I love them. The Atelier Iris games, I love them. And the Atelier Arland trilogies and all those trilogies that have been released since the PS3 and on, those are my guilty pleasures. I love the Atelier games. They're so addictive to play. Why do you think Lizard is my avatar? Yes, Lizard is one of the best antagonists ever in a video game. I love Lizard as well. To hell with Tipo. What about this Gaia? You like the series? Yes. Yes, I do like this Gaia. I finished this Gaia 2 and 4. I love this Gaia 4. Wonderful game. The near games are touching. Yes, they are. I love them as well. Do you like Star Ocean Second Evolution? I haven't played it. I played the original for the PS1, the second story. Great, great RPG, but I had never played Second Evolution. Do you find it expensive and difficult to collect games in Mexico? Yes, for two reasons. I imagine you're from Mexico, Guillermo. And one, because this country has not the best economy in the world. And second, because a lot of games are more expensive here than what they are in the US. So, yes, it's very hard to collect video games in Mexico. Ares or Tifa? Tifa. Thanks, guys, for your comments. Once again, thank you very much. Top 10 RPGs that made me cry. That'll be good. That'll be good. But you're saying spoiler free, but how am I going to explain why these games made me cry if I don't show something? I'll figure something out. But that's a good top 10. That's a good topic for a top 10. Yes. Hey, Oscar, I don't need a light. I need a better laptop. This sucks. I don't know what's going on. It looks so dark. Is this better? Yes, that is the Oscar. That is top 10 emo RPGs. Have you ever been to Japan? No. I've only been in the UK, England, and Germany. Mr. Valgar, I promise I'll consider making a top 10 romances in JRPGs. Believe it or not, I'm a softie, so yes, I like romances in JRPGs. What is the JRPG that you replay the most? Chrono Cross. I have beaten that game 10 times. Mainly because I wanted to get all the endings and all the characters. But yeah, Chrono Cross, that is the video game that I have beaten the most. You guys are already cooking your own romances. I'm starting to get my own ideas as well. Let me do something about this light. Be right back, guys. Can you say once for the fans? What the hell is Mr. Driller? Do you do YouTube full time? How much do you pay for rent in Mexico? Currently, I don't pay rent because I live with my parents. I went to live in England for a while and I came back over a year and a half ago, and I've been living here because in England I went broke. Yeah, I spent all my money. And do you do YouTube full time? Yes, I do. Very recently, in fact, this may be considered nowadays as my day job, but I still have to write books and sell them, and I still have to resell video games. Just by YouTube alone, I cannot make it. Are there any JRPGs you haven't played but you want to play? A lot of them. PS4, Switch. Come on, yes. I'm looking forward to playing a lot of them, trust me. And also retro games. One game somebody mentioned before was Unlimited Saga. Yes, I know it's terrible, allegedly terrible, but that's one game that I haven't played and I want to play. See you later, Ainashi. Only in Japan. I'm gonna start selling t-shirts with my face saying only in Japan. Have you ever played Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War? Yes, I have, and I love that game. It's one of my favorite Fire Emblem games. I just love the music in that game, the characters, the gameplay. I loved it. I love Genealogy. Have you ever played the Dark Cloud series? Only the first one for the PlayStation 2 a long, long time ago. Man, it's been a while since I played that game. It's a really good game. Really good game. Underrated game, actually. Eric, what is your favorite console of all time? The PlayStation 2. What is the deepest RPG story? Probably Xenogears. Yes, that will be Xenogears. But deep as in profoundly emotional, to me, that will be Chrono Cross. Which has the better JRPGs, 3DS or Vita? I made a video about that called PS Vita versus 3DS. But I don't know, the PS Vita has a lot of shovelware, a lot of mediocre games, and the 3DS has a lot of solid games. The Vita has more RPGs than the 3DS, but I'm gonna choose the Vita for now. What game consoles do you currently own? PS3, PS4, PSP, 3DS, GameCube, Wii, and the PS Vita, of course. Soon to own the PS4. Patreon? Yes, I have Patreon. Yeah, you guys need to start sending me stuff, even bombs. I'm just kidding. Are you planning to do more reviews of your favorite RPGs? Um, no, not really. I mean, I just keep recommending a lot of games over and over again. I really want to focus more on games that I have never talked about. Xenogears remake. Yes, completely agreed. Maybe not a remake, but a port or something fixing all those mistakes, all those frustrating stuff in Xenogears. Have you played the 1.3 patch for Final Fantasy Tactics? No, I haven't. Do you like Smash, as in Smash Brothers? No, I like my fighting games to be in 2D. Smash is sort of like 2.5D. I don't know. I don't like the Smash Brothers games. Lots of sicos out there. If you mean the assholes that every once in a while comment in my videos, yeah. Do you also watch anime? Yes. Yes, and I'm so happy you asked that because I am planning on doing maybe next year a top 10 of my favorite anime series. Triple X Gears? No? Come on, man. What do you think about PC gaming? Well, I have always owned not exactly shitty systems, shitty PCs, but I have never been able to properly play on PCs. I mostly play emulators, but old emulators like PS1 and below era. A really good anime to watch right now is Violet Evergreen. I completely agree. I just fell in love with the main character in that anime. Great anime. Have you thought of doing playthrough videos for RPGs that you've never played before. Playthrough videos, as in streaming them. No, I can't stream because I don't have the right equipment. But just recording the gameplay, nah, I don't think so. I think it will be boring, and I'm not the greatest of RP gamers out there. I kind of suck at some RPGs, so I don't think it will be a good idea. What feature should have JRPG to be better than Chrono? Wow. Well, you think Chrono, which Chrono? Cross? No game can beat better than that game. Do you like so much Stains Gate, right? No. Why do you ask that? I mean, I do like the anime, but it's not among my favorites. What anime are you watching this season? I recently finished watching a new anime on Netflix called Hero Mask. I loved it. Can't wait for the second season. A let's play from you will be awesome. Yeah, it will be. I have made let's plays in my channel in Spanish with my friend Oscar, but they just didn't work out. I don't know why, but yeah, a let's play will be cool. That'll be a good idea. Games you're getting in 2019? Well, since I might get the PS4 very, very soon, I'm gonna focus on that. A lot of JRPGs that I want to try for the PS4. You should have a Twitch channel. Again, I don't have the right equipment to do Twitch or streaming. Man, why do I get. There's a lot of people spamming bullshit here. I don't know how they got into my channel. Yeah, it will be quite fun to stream Dark Souls. That's a great idea to see me failing miserably and ranting and complaining. Thanks, Alex. What JRPG has a tons of secrets? Secrets, as in side quests or secret weapons and that? I don't know. Good question. I don't know. You know, maybe I keep saying Chrono Cross, but that game has a lot of secrets. Ghost in the Shell, I love the movie. Which would you prefer? A 3D Chrono game? What? Stop typing too fast. A third Chrono game or a sixth Suikoden game? Wow. Well, I'm gonna go with the sixth Suikoden game because the third game will probably be made by Square Enix, and yeah, you guys know already how I feel about Square Enix. I don't hate the company, but they have made a lot of things that I just don't like. Seven Deadly Sins. Yeah, I watched the first season. It's a fan service anime, and it's good. I liked it. Joe, you're the best anime. I have never seen the anime. I play the games, the fighting games, but I have never seen the anime. Do you play cute anime RPGs? Yeah, the Atelier games are my guilty pleasures. I do play them. When you wear that leather jacket, you look like the protagonist of Painkiller. Yeah, I saw Painkiller. I don't like first-person shooters, but I know that game. Hey, Pain, what long dead JRPG series franchise will you bring back? Like Valkyrie Profile as an example. Pretty much every single series I have covered in my What the Hell video. Yeah, I mean, what the hell happened videos. I mean, the most obvious answer will be Suikoden. I really want a Suikoden comeback. But Konami, oh yeah. I like Enix and Squaresoft better. I couldn't agree with you more, my friend. Valkyrie Profile 3 Christ will be amazing. Yes, fuck yes, I agree. Why did you choose Eric Landon as your name? That's a really long story. It's kind of personal, but I don't know. It just sounded cool, and it just stayed. It stayed with me. Well, if I might, if I may make a shocking revelation to all of you guys, a lot of people already know, a lot of you don't. My real name is not Eric Landon. My real name is Cesar Viramontes. Yes, Caesar. That will be the English pronunciation. Yes. Favorite Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. Final Fantasy 9, and well, I'm not a huge fan of Dragon Quest, but I'm gonna pick 8 for now. Wait until I play 11. Maybe that'll change my perspective. What is your favorite genre of video games besides RPGs? I'm between fighting games or hack and slash. Do you have a game you want another sequel to? Yes, I made a video about that. It's called Top 10 JRPGs that should be turned into a series. It's kind of similar. Do you like the Mother Earthbound trilogy? No, man, I'm sorry. I don't like Earthbound. Sorry. Do you beat secret bosses in RPGs? Yes, Iseria Queenfall Valkyrie. Well, I play the heck out of Valkyrie Profile 2, every single secret boss in the Seraphic Gate, but I usually don't play against secret bosses unless I just randomly happen to find them. Digimon or Pokemon, not a fan of either. Do you ever wonder why there are so few videos about Valkyrie Profile 2 on YouTube? I think it might be because back when it first came out, that game was very, I'm not going to say hated, but it received a lot of negative feedback. Over the course of time, people like me have praised that game over and over again, and that has changed a lot of people's perspectives. But I clearly remember when that game came out, people trashed that game. Critics trashed it because it was so different from the first one. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe. I could be one of the seven scenes with that name, huh? No, my name's not Eric. I'm Caesar. Cesar, Caesar. You guys can call me that. I don't mind. Shin Megami Tensei is basically Pokemon with balls. You're right. Have you played Undertale or and Deltarune? I don't know what Deltarune is. I didn't know about that. Undertale, I have never played it, and that's one of those games that I really want to play, and I always forget. Thanks for reminding me. I'm gonna have to write that down someday. Once again, everybody, thank you for your comments. Thank you for assisting this live stream. I am sorry for all the lighting troubles I had, but thank you anyway for sticking by. Do you like the Grandia series? Yes, I do. My favorite is Grandia 3, even though a lot of people hate it. It's not the best story. I love Grandia 3 because of the graphics, the battle system, and the music. But the story, I think Grandia 2 is better. Favorite Sega RPG? Fantasy Star 4, End of the Millennium. That's by far my favorite Sega RPG. Or do you mean Sega the company or the consoles? Have you played Western inspired JRPGs? You mean like Dark Souls, right? Yes, I have. How is the story in Valkyrie Profile Covenant of the Plume? It is extremely good, man. At first, I thought since Lenneth is now the main antagonist, I thought it was gonna be horrible, but once I started playing that game, it's awesome. It has a really good story. You don't like the gameplay? Yes, it's a really hard game. I also have sort of like a hate love relationship with that game. So I feel you. I understand how you feel, but the story is totally worth it. Vagrant story is tedious. Yes, it is, but it's a great game. Yeah, the story of Covenant of the Plume is really good. I don't know. I just loved playing as the main character and the other girl. I don't remember their name, following him around and telling me not to do certain things. Yeah, it seems like most people agree with Vagrant story. Great game, but some parts are just so goddamn tedious. I agree on that. Have you played The Last of Us? Yes. I liked it, but at some points I felt as if I was playing Grand Theft Auto, and that kind of turned me off. But The Last of Us is a great game. Is Alice from Fantasy Star 4? No, I don't think she is. Do you platinum RPGs? No, maybe only Chrono Cross or Valkyrie Profile 2, my favorites, but no, usually I don't. Sega the company. Oh, okay, Carlimo. Carlimo, my favorite Sega RPG will then be Valkyria Chronicles. Definitely. Would you ever give it a try to The Witcher 3 on the PS4? Yes, you bet your ass I will. That's on my top 10 most wanted games for the PS4. Do you have a band? No. I used to be in bands, but that was a long, long time ago, around 12 years ago. I wanted to be a musician and have a band and all that stuff, but it never worked. And somehow I ended up just changing professions. Thank you guys. Thanks, Hostine. What game you think is the ideal to start with the Shin Megami Tensei franchise? Awesome question. Awesome question, because the Shin Megami Tensei franchise is a little hard to get into because they're hard games. Definitely not Nocturne because it's one of the hardest. I'm gonna say maybe some of the spin-offs, maybe the Devil Summoner series, but I think there is no better answer than Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse. To me, that is the absolute best game to get into the Shin Megami Tensei franchise. Apocalypse for the 3DS. Great game. I went for the A path first time on Valkyrie profile. I don't remember. I don't remember. I chose the mercenaries path, but halfway through I changed to another path. That was a long time ago. I don't remember. What is the doll's name you have? Oh, my doll. Let me bring it. You mean this doll? Her name is Nyx. She this person who can sew stuff, sew dolls and sweaters and scarves. She did that to me because she was a fan of my book called Nyx Inferno. Wait, I got sidetracked here. Annabelle? No, that's not the name. It's Nyx. Steve, no more donations. A guy just donated its PS4 to me. He sent it already, and it will be arriving anytime soon, probably this week. No more donations to get a PS4. Thanks, guys. If you want to donate for me to get better equipment, I will greatly appreciate it. Or if you want me to get games, that'll be as well. But the PS4, don't worry, guys. I already have it. But I mean, I will have it. Did you ever play I Am Setsuna? No, I don't have a PS4 yet. If you could live in a JRPG, which game would it be? That's a really tough question because most RPGs talk about evil guys trying to destroy the world. So it will be pretty dangerous to live in any world from any JRPG. Maybe something post-apocalyptic will be cool, will be interesting. Merry Christmas to you too. What would you say is the darkest JRPG you've played? Darkest, as in story wise, maybe Xenogears, I believe. Darkest, as in Gothic, Eternal Poison. Have you played any Digital Devil Saga? Yes, I only played the first one and I loved it. It's a great game. I really enjoyed it. They're they're tough, not that tough, but tough nonetheless. There's some really hard boss battles in Digital Devil Saga, but totally worth it. They're great games. Reminds you of Harley in Chrono Cross? Hey, you're right. Thanks, man. Yeah, man, Nocturne is one of the hardest JRPGs ever made. Do you know how much Google YouTube takes off the donations? No, this is my first time making a live stream, and this is my first time receiving donations from directly from it. So I don't know yet. Do you like survival horror games? Yes, I do. I'm a huge fan of survival horror games, but mostly retro survival horrors like the PS2 era and below. But yes, I do. I do. One of my favorite survival horror games is Haunting Ground. I actually made a top 5 best horror games in this channel. I invite you to watch that. Have you tried Shadow Hearts? Of course, man. I've talked about Shadow Hearts a million times in this channel. I fucking love that series. I love it. When you get your PS4, will you be trying God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, or any of those open world RPGs? I don't think so. I'll give those games a chance, but I don't think I'm gonna buy them or even finish them. Maybe Horizon. Horizon sounds, it seems cool. Maybe. Can you play PAL PS2 games? Yes, I can because my PS2 has a chip that allows you to play even pirated copies and PAL games. So yes, I can. Why are you planning on sending me some PAL PS2 games? That'll I will greatly appreciate that. Somebody said something about a microphone. Yes, I'll plan on getting a new microphone anytime soon. What's the best Final Fantasy game for you? Final Fantasy 9. How does Valkyrie Profile Lenneth run on mobile? I don't know. I haven't tried it. Do you play all your games in English? Yes, yes. I try to play them all in English. That is also one another reason why I learned English by playing video games with English subtitles. Kudelka sequel. Well, isn't that Shadow Hearts? You play? You ever play LSD Dream Emulator for PS1? No, no. What a name, LSD. What a name. Do you ever plan on replaying Dragon Age Origins? Yes, I want to play. My first time I played as a girl, and now I want to play as a guy and marry Liliana. Oh yeah. Have you played Project Zero? Fatal Frame? Yes, I have. I am a big fan of Fatal Frame 2 for the PS2. I love that game. The first one was okay. The third one kind of disappointed me. But yeah, Fatal Frame, good games. Pretty original, actually. Do you like Parasite Eve? Yes, I do. I made a video called What the Hell Happened to Parasite Eve. I like the first one, big fan of it. The second one, not that good. The third one for the PSP, I've never played it. Thanks, Max. Have you played any Super Robot Wars? Yes, I played the Nintendo DS version first a long time ago. It's called Super Robot Tyson Saga, OG Saga Endless Frontier. Great game. I love that game. It was technically the precursor of the Project Cross Zone games. I love that game. And the original ones for the Game Boy Advance, I played them. They're also great. A little hard to get into, but great games. What is the best Dragon Quest for you? Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Dragon Quest. I have only played like 5 of them, and so far, 8 is my favorite. Have I played any Sega Saturn RPGs? That's a really good question. People often ask me if I someday I'll make a video about Saturn RPGs. I will, but I have never played like more than 1 hour of a bunch of them. So my answer will be kind of no. I don't own a Sega Saturn, and getting games for that system is just insane, man. So expensive. Have you played Elemental Gearbolt? I know the game, but no, I've never played it. What do you think about the Kingsfield games? I hate them. I can't stand almost anything from software. Maybe Forever Kingdom for the PS2, but Kingsfield, I don't like them. As a writer, do you ever wanted to make an RPG? Yes, somebody else already asked that, and my answer was I would love to write the script or to work on a script for an RPG, but to make my own RPG by myself, no. Who's your favorite character in The Legend of Dragoon? Rose. Come on, I love Rose. How are you managing to upload one video every single day this month? Did you schedule them beforehand? If so, how long did it take you to get them all ready? Well, man, it will take me a long time to answer that. Let's just say that I came up with most of the ideas since last month, and it's been hell. Yeah, it's been tough. How did I come up? Just by working hard on it, just working hard every single day. I'm taking a break, sort of like a break from my other job, which is reselling. And I'm not currently writing any book, any new book, any new material. So all of my time this month, I have been using it to make these videos. Have I played the Mass Effect games? No. I was just about to play one with my friend Oscar back, I think 2 weeks ago, but nope, I haven't. Somebody asked about Tokyo Ghoul. Have you ever had any dreams where it's like an JRPG with icons and stuff? No. Do you know the anime Tokyo Ghoul? Yeah, I like the anime. Not a fan of it, but it was all right. Yeah, I know I'm missing a lot on Panzer Dragoon. I really want to play that game, Panzer Dragoon Saga. Albert Odyssey for Sega Saturn. Yes, that is one game I'm seriously looking forward to playing it. You can make the music for my RPG? Cool. I'll consider that. Mark, okay. I'll consider your help as well. Yeah, my English writing is not the best. Definitely not, but I tried. I'm trying to improve. I don't know if any of you guys have read my new book, The Reaper's Thorn. I think it's a huge improvement over Terra Gaiden, but I still have a long way to go. Have you played Tokyo Mirage Sessions? No, I haven't, and I refuse to play that game. I don't like idols, and therefore I can't stand what they did to Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei. It was a crossover that I was waiting for it to happen since a long time ago, and to find out that it's an idle game, it's disappointed the heck out of me. Do you like Castlevania games? Yes, I do. Persona 5 Arena or Mortal Kombat 11? You know the answer, man. Persona 5 Arena. Favorite battle system in an RPG? Fire Emblem. I am a huge Fire Emblem fan, and I just absolutely love the Fire Emblem battle systems. Also, the Grow Lancer battle systems. I love them. Bloodborne for the PS4. Okay, I tried it at my friend Oscar's house a long time ago, and it was brutally hard. But I need to get back to it. What's the strongest or best antagonist of the Final Fantasy games for you? You know, I've never given that question some serious thought. Maybe I should. Um, Kefka is one sick bastard. I'm gonna have to go with Kefka. What do you think of computer RPGs? Mm, I haven't played many, so I have no opinion on that. English is not my first language. No, it's not. How many books have I published? 10. What is your favorite game for 2018? Um, well, I still need to get my PS4. I don't know. I don't think I can answer that because I haven't played almost anything from this year. How do you learn and continue to learn English? I learned English a long time ago. I was 10 years old, and I was a huge fan of a lot of English bands like The Cure, or a lot of bands from the US like Green Day. I was a huge fan of Green Day when I was very, very young. And I just wanted to learn, I wanted to know what the hell they were saying in their lyrics. So I tried my best to study English by myself to find out the meaning behind the songs, the words. And it's a really long story. You know what? RPGs have helped me a lot in learning English. How do I continue to learn it? The same way, playing video games, talking to people, talking to you guys, etc. What is my opinion on Eternal Sonata? Watch tomorrow's video. Trust me. What's your first language? Spanish. I live in Mexico. What the hell? Why did you choose to live in the UK? That's a really long story. Where can we find your books? Amazon. Amazon.com. Who is your favorite Final Fantasy character? Hmm. Can I pick Freya from Final Fantasy IX? I really love her. Worst antagonist? I've never thought about that. I never thought about that. Good question. I don't know yet. What the hell? Trump? Okay. Come on, guys. Don't start with these political topics on my live stream. Come on. Drop it, please. You have to support Jeff Bezos in order to grab my books. I'm sorry. Do you like Eva? Uh, who's Eva? Freya the rat. Yes. Have you ever played Ephemeral Fantasia for PS2? Yes. I didn't like it. Not a good game. Sorry. Favorite game from the Legend of Heroes franchise? Trails in the Sky. Second chapter. That will be my first, my favorite. What video game characters do you despise? Uh, Sexualized lowlies. They're so annoying, and I also despise all of those characters that resemble Backstreet Boys, like some of the Final Fantasy characters, or to some characters that are just plain inspirations from idols, from J-pop idols in Japan. Can't stand that. Have I tried weed? No, I don't like drugs. I'm against drugs. Yes, my channel in Spanish is called Discusión Gamer. Do you play Nintendo gameplay RPGs? You mean NES? No, I've never talked about the NES. I will anytime soon. I really want to do that. Vanguard Bandits. I fucking love that game. I have recommended that game a lot of times in my channel. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Yes, that's a classic. I like it. Hello, Martino Magic. When you get a PS4, have you thought about live streaming games or maybe playing with the community? Yes, I'll figure out how to do that, but I really want to do that. Do you like books by Neil Gaiman? Yes, I have one. What's the name? It's a compilation of a lot of short stories. I really like that book. Final Fantasy 15 boy band. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Nayuta. Actually, I played that game. I have played that game. If I'm not mistaken, that is a game also made by Falcom. Really good game. Not NES, Game Boy Advance games. Yes, there's a bunch of videos about the Game Boy Advance in this channel. Hidden Gems and Most Unknown. What books inspired your writing? Actually, none. I started writing because I have read a lot of books in my life and I like a lot of authors, but I have never found. I don't have a favorite author yet. I need to find one. I haven't found one, and I started writing because no one was writing the stories the way I wanted to read them, so I decided to write them myself. but maybe books like Interview with the Vampire. I mean, the entire vampire trilogy by Anne Rice, that's a great influence on my writing. I also love Lovecraft. Do you like Digimon games? Nope, I don't. Do you like any Witcher games? I haven't played any. Have you read Lovecraft? Yes, I just said Lovecraft is one of my favorite authors. Not my favorite, like I said, I don't have a favorite one. Poe, Poe, I think it's overrated. It's a good author, but not really. What part of Mexico are you from? Guadalajara. My favorite composer of RPGs is Yasunori Mitsuda. My favorite movie is The Thin Red Line. That's a World War II movie. I love it. Favorite anime studio? I can tell you what my favorite animes are, but I'm gonna make a top 10 very soon, and let's just wait for that. But anime studios, I don't think I know the name of many. Thanks, Frit. I hope you enjoyed my books. Do you know the writer Darren Shan? I think I do. I haven't read anything about that guy, but I think I do. Sean Penn, yes, I absolutely love The Thin Red Line. It's my favorite movie by far of all time. Really, really love that movie. Made me cry. I have watched it like 10 times. I absolutely love the music in that movie. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 15 more minutes because it's getting really dark and I look like shit right now. It looks like shit. So it's getting dark here. So 15 more minutes and I'm off. What JRPGs do you think will be good starting points for newcomers? Again, you guys are reading the future. What? Watch tomorrow's video. Trust me, you'll love it. Langrisser 1 and 2 remakes. I'm also looking forward to those. Do you know Japanese? No. Do you like trading card games? Like Yu Gi Oh? No, not really. Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons? You mean the original old ones, or the board games, or what? I love Shadow over Mistara. That's a beat 'em up, great beat 'em up. What RPG battle theme is your favorite? Well, I think the one I use in some of my videos as an intro, that's the Legend of Mana boss battle theme. Fucking love that theme. That's my favorite. Well, actually, a long time ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I believe I made two videos called Top 10 Best Boss Battles and Best Battle Themes in JRPGs. Check those out. Board games. Well, I played one Dungeons and Dragon board game, but I was very, very little. I was like 6 or 7 years old with my brother and sister. I don't remember much of it, but what I remember is that I had never played anything like that before, so I liked it. Hey, Rafe. Thanks, Julio. Saludos desde México, Guadalajara. Do you have a favorite boss battle? I like some of the boss battles in my favorite RPGs. I love some boss battles in the Grow Lancer games. And I don't think I have a favorite one. I'm gonna think about that. What do you think of the new Devil May Cry trailer? I don't like Devil May Cry. I know I said I like hack and slash games, but Devil May Cry, I just can't stand Dante. I hate that guy. Super Mario RPG is really amazing. Yes, it is. What is the RPG you spend the most time on? Chrono Cross. Valkyrie Profile 2 as well. I have over 100 and something hours in that game. Did you lose, let go of any of your games that you regret? Yes. This has to do with your previous question about me going to England. Like I said, that's a really long story, and I don't think I can answer that right now. But I sold a lot of I literally sold half of my RPG collection to fund my trip. So yeah, I regret selling them, some of them, especially Shadow Hearts, the first one, the last story for the Wii, some Star Ocean titles. I deeply regret them. Are you going to beat Xenoblade Chronicles? Yes. Yes. Someday. I want to. Okay, Jake. Thanks. Bayonetta. I don't care about the fan service. Like I've said many times before, if I'm gonna play a fan service game, I know what I'm getting into. So it's pointless to complain about the fan service in a fan service game. So I don't mind the fan service in Bayonetta, but I played it and I just didn't like the humor, the characters. Not for me, man. The battle, I mean, the gameplay itself in Bayonetta, it's awesome, but the story and characters, just no. How do you get ideas for your videos? That's a secret. What was your final party in Chrono Cross? Well, depends on the playthrough. My very first time, it was Sergi, um, Grovik, the cyborg, and I think it was Karsh, the guy with the axe. Karsh. That was my final party the first time I played it. How many people would you kill for all the Suikoden games to be remade in today's graphics? I don't know, man. I really like the Suikoden games, each and every one of them as they are now. I mean, a remake or sort of like an HD remaster will be cool. I will support the idea, but I like them just how the way they are. Have you played Gothic and Gothic 2? No, those are computer RPGs, right? I want to play them. I also want to play this famous RPG called Vampire the Masquerade, something like that. No, I haven't played Dragon Quest 11. Anytime soon, once I get a PS4. What do you think about downloadable games compared to physical copies? Call me a hipster, but I prefer physical copies over digital copies anytime. Thanks, Hostine. See you later. Open world games or linear games? Linear games, I prefer linear games. I'm not a fan of open world games. Thanks, I'll play that Vampire Masquerade someday. Do you like Sonic games? Not really. I played them before and I just don't like how everything is so fast. I don't even know what's going on. No, I don't think I like the Sonic games, but I have much respect for the Sonic franchise. Yeah, they're just too fast for me. It's getting really dark here, guys. 5 more minutes and I'm out. Do you ever play Jade Cocoon? Yes. I included that game on a Hidden Gems video for the PS1 a long time ago. Well, it's Pokemon influenced. It's really good. It's a little slow and repetitive, but it's good. Do you like visual novel games? Not really. I prefer to read books. A Sonic RPG will be interesting. Guess what? There is one. It's for the Nintendo DS, and it sucks. Do you follow other JRPG channels on YouTube? Not really. I follow a lot of other YouTubers like the Angry Video Game Nerd or Metal Jesus, but focused on RPGs. Maybe Hellfire RPGs, maybe JRPG, but not really. What are your favorite platformers? My favorite NES game is called Xexis. Xexis, that's my favorite platforming game. I like Mario. I'm a Mario fan. I also like Alice Madness Returns. That's a great game. What do you think about Monster Hunter World winning RPG of the year? I already answered that to you, man. I'm not a fan of Monster Hunter, and I'm not exactly disappointed that it won the award because I haven't played the game, so I have no opinion over it. Maybe it would have been better to give the award to some other great RPGs of this year, like Dragon Quest. I don't really have any opinion. Metroid fan? Nope, not really. I like Metroid, but nope. What Tales of game was your favorite? Legendia. What time is it there? 6:30 p.m. Yeah, I like it better in the dark. When is my birthday? October 10. Do you like Breath of Fire? Of course I do. I love Breath of Fire 4. No, that's not a common opinion on Legendia. I know. I have a very unpopular opinion. That's why I got lost here. Monster Hunter World is an RPG in the same way Sea of Thieves as a sailing simulator. Like I said, I haven't played Hunter World, so I have no opinion. Do you prefer English voices or Japanese voices in your RPGs? I prefer English voices because I grew up playing video games with English voices and I got so used to it that I prefer English. But when the English is really bad and there's the Japanese option, I immediately turn to Japanese. Do you like Nintendo Switch? Yeah, I don't like the controller, but yeah, I do. Do you like 8-bit RPGs? You mean from the NES? Not really, but no, not really. You've never played Suikoden, which one I recommend, watch tomorrow's video. But anyone is fine. Every single Suikoden out there is just great. Maybe start with the first one. Did you like Nocturne? Yes. Really extremely hard game. I love that game. What do you think of EA games? I don't really care about EA. Suikoden 5 is great. Yes, it is. Yes, I have a very interesting video coming tomorrow. Very interesting. It's a top 10. That's all I'm going to say. Am I still here? Can you guys see me? Man, it's so damn dark. It's already night. Couple of minutes and I'm out. Are you a Shin Megami Tensei fan? Yes, very, very, very. Yeah, I look like a shadow. Maybe I am a shadow in real life. Favorite movie of all time, The Thin Red Line. Okay, bye-bye, Guillermo. Top 10 only in Japan? That's a really interesting top 10. Thanks, Hilki. Shadow Eric appeared. Oh yeah, and it's gonna disappear in 2 minutes. I mean, I wish I could stay for longer, but I have work to do, more videos to come every single day until Christmas. And like I said, it's getting really dark, and it sucks. What do you think will happen to SE if Kingdom Hearts? Um, nothing will happen. Do you have any YouTube goals? Just improve my equipment for now. Improve my equipment. That's my one and only goal right now. Yeah, top 10 only in Japan. It will happen, I promised. Top 10 masochist RPGs. I kind of changed my mind on that because I think it will equal top 10 hardest JRPGs. I don't know. I'll think about it. Is there a great difference between Japanese RPG gamers and other RPG gamers? I don't know. I don't think I know any Japanese RPG gamer. Easiest RPG ever played? That'll be Rhapsody, a magical adventure for the PlayStation 1. Thanks, Sci Guy. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, I'm out, guys. I'm out. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this. Thank you for assisting this surprise. It was a surprise. A lot of people didn't know I was going to make a live stream today. So thank you very much. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. See you next time. Thanks, guys. Thank you.